AITA for snitching on my best friend after I caught her cheating on her husband. I've always prided myself on being loyal and trustworthy, especially when it came to my friendships. But there's a fine line between loyalty to a friend and loyalty to what's right. And that's a line one found myself crossing one night. It all started a few months ago when my best friend, Emily, began acting a little different. She wasn't as present as she used to be, and I noticed she was texting a lot more than usual, often looking over her shoulder to make sure no one saw. At first, I brushed it off as nothing, but then one night, I accidentally saw something I could never unsee. I was at her house, waiting for her to get ready for a girls' night out. I was sitting on the couch when her phone buzzed. Without thinking, I glanced at the screen. It was a message from someone named Ryan saying, "Can't wait to see you tonight." There was a picture attached, one of her, not with her husband, but with someone else, smiling in a way I had never seen her smile before. It hit me like a punch in the gut. Emily had been having an affair. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to confront her immediately, but I was torn. She was my best friend. She had always been there for me, through every bad breakup, every late-night conversation. But this wasn't just any mistake. This was a betrayal not just to me, but to her husband, Jake. I knew what I had to do. The guilt was too much to bear. I couldn't keep her secret, not when it meant destroying a marriage. The next day, I called Jake. I told him everything, the affair, the texts, the picture. I couldn't hold it in any longer. He deserved to know the truth, even though I knew it would devastate him. The phone call was short and cold. Jake didn't say much, just a stunned silence before hanging up. I thought maybe I'd done the right thing, but that wasn't the end. Emily found out within hours. She called me, furious, accusing me of betraying her. "How could you do this to me?" She yelled through the phone. "You were supposed to be my friend." But I couldn't be her accomplice in this lie. I tried to explain why I had done it, that it wasn't about hurting her. It was about doing the right thing. She didn't want to hear it. The next day, Emily texted me, "I don't want to see you ever again." Just like that, our years of friendship were over. The pain of losing her stung, but I didn't regret what I had done. She may never understand, but I couldn't stand by and watch someone I cared about tear apart someone else's life. Cheating was wrong, and I couldn't just look the other way. We haven't spoken since. I've heard she's working things out with Jake, though things have been rocky. As for me, I've learned that sometimes doing the right thing means losing people. But I couldn't live with the guilt of knowing the truth and keeping it a secret. I don't tolerate cheaters, and I never will, even if it costs me a friendship.